it took me most of my life to get to this place of seeing how I was moving throughout life and why I was so dissatisfied with my experiences that would come into play, like the people I would attract, just any experience I was walking into would always lead to playing this role of feeling like I needed to be the pillar of strength to everybody that I would encounter. And this is very much what this world will do to us. It imprints on us from the moment we take our first breath, the way we are projected upon and given these pathways that we must walk. We grow up with this feeling of needing to carry the load in order for others to feel at peace. You very much walk your whole life attracting these same vibrations of everything you grew with, being the fixer of the broken, of the unhealed, of people who can't get it together, and I would attract consistently, or even almost get drawn to as well. It's not just the people that would come at me. I would get drawn to those situations as well, where those people were broken, where they were tainted and carrying heavy burdens and baggage, and I would never feel complete in myself unless I could help them in some way to piece their lives back together. And I got to this place of being completely burnt out and exhausted with this role that I was identifying myself as, because that's what I became so accustomed to believe who I was. Our beliefs create our movement. The words people speak on us, what they expect of us, it becomes us over all the years, our foundational years, those younger years. We are projected upon and given those roles and pathways to walk. To get to this place of understanding that you do not have to keep living with that identity. You don't need to play that role if it's burning you out, if you feel like you're unsatisfied with where you're at. The expectations, the movements we must make in order to fulfill other people's needs, starting from family and then stemming across our whole lifespan with school, our careers, with our relationships, our love relationships of all sorts. This expectation to live up to everybody else's wants and needs becomes us. And we don't even realize that we are living under somebody else's beliefs, expectations, wants, needs. Like, a lot of us can walk through life feeling like we aren't enough unless we satisfy other people. And this is where I came to this point of realizing that doesn't work for me anymore. But it had to happen in order for me to come to this awareness, because this is the beauty of it. We cannot learn who we want to be, how we want to present ourselves and invest our energy into this reality until we've experienced a diverse amount of different energies that we have to encounter in order for us to come to this awareness. And when you come to this awareness, for me, I was very much a giver, always needing to fix things, always needing to piece together other people's issues in order for me to feel like I was complete enough within myself, because that was the role that was given to me. And then I became that. I believed that was my role to play. And while I do get a lot of satisfaction out of giving of myself and seeing people reach a point of success and breakthrough within them, it fills me up truly. But when it's only one-sided and it's constantly you giving and never receiving that reciprocal energy back at you, with people being there for you to that same degree, always takers, always people who expect that off you, you end up burning out and feeling depleted. The belief in oneself, to choose your pathway for yourself, to not be steered and keep living under this illusion that you must be who everybody else expects you to be. I just wish to offer the thing that set me free to anybody who's out there who wishes to transform their world and walk a different timeline and feel empowered within themselves. It is because I know what it feels like to feel the burdens, to feel unsatisfied and like you don't even know who you are, what would make you happy. You don't even know what that means. I know what it feels like to be there, to sit back and look at yourself and go, what do I want? I have no idea. I've never ever thought about what I want for me, what would satisfy me personally. You have needs as well, and you are in your right completely to fulfill that. You are in your right to draw a line and say no more taking from me, no more am I over giving to areas that don't give anything back. That is not selfish, that is not sitting in ego, that is you choosing to feel love and allow love back into your world. And we all deserve that. We all are entitled to that. That is each of our birthrights. You are very much in your right to choose who you allow into your world, whether we open up the door to allow something negative into our world or something positive into our world. I now am only accepting positivity to remain in my world. People that are going to stand by my side as an equal, not depleting me. And this is your right to choose that for yourself too. I think we overburden ourselves. A lot of us do. We overburden ourselves with this expectation that we have allowed to be placed on us. And that's the thing, we allow it. Nobody forces it on us, even if they seem like they are because they're over controlling or what, we still make the choice to step into it. You can't blame others for the role you've chosen to accept that they have thrown out at you and said, here, this is how I expect you to act and you need to give back to me in this way. You end up living in fear to lose other people if you don't satisfy their needs. But the thing is, you're losing yourself when you are only walking that path to satisfy others. You lose yourself. You have no identity of your own. Your needs will never be met when you walk through life like this. So I always believe in getting people to open up their eyes and see themselves as that soul individual. And why I say this, even though we're all so connected underneath it, we're all from the same stream energy source. We all come from the same one source in my belief. But we are all walking this experience as an individual. And we're all going to perceive and take it in and expand in our own way, or stay stuck in our own way as well. But at the same time, when you can actually understand that the world is your oyster, truly, it is yours to do what you want with it. Even if you think it's too late for you to transition into something that is truly going to bring you happiness, take that illusion away and understand that while you are still breathing this air, you have every possibility, every opportunity to allow happiness in your world. It is taking your power back and giving yourself that right. That is what I wish to shed the light on for anyone else who has lived an unsatisfactory life. That is truly what I wish for you. When I feel the light within me, I put it out there and watch others light up in the same way. It is the most beautiful gift to see other people transform their worlds, and it adds to the goodness and the light of this world. So why not? You know, why not?